process of elimination can kind of see who this number one's gonna be. Because if he ain't on the list, then you just need to turn this thing off because it's damn right rude. You get me? So yeah, number one is Mr. Queensbridge, Mr. New York, Mr. Nas Escobar. I mean, how can Nas not be on anybody's list? Like, he has to be on everyone's list. And like I said in the previous section, Tupac was always my number one for my whole life until this right point. So this is an exclusive. So, and I don't know if it's an emotional or thing that I made Nas number one, because his recent album, King's Disease 3, that album is just, I've just been playing this for about 2 months now, non-stop. And I can't get over how good this album is, to the point where I'm even questioning, is this album like his second best album? You know, because it's just, I've never listened to a Nas album this much. And, you know, and I'm just amazed at this age and this time, 20, 30 years in, he's able to produce such a great album with great content, with different maturity and lyrical, and still lyrical, you know. But Nas, I mean, what can we say? I mean, obviously did Illmatic, probably one of the best, if not the best, rap album of all time, flawless album. Only thing you could say about that, maybe it needs to be longer because it was just that good. You wanted more. But my favorite Nas album, I think the best one has to be Illmatic, but I think in terms of my favorite, it might be It Was Written, or it might be this current one, the way I'm playing it, honestly. But in terms of New York and rap, like, Nas is like that street rapper that made it commercial, and he still raps like a street guy. You know, in terms of his style of rap, it's not polished, it's imperfect, but it's just, but at the same time, it's perfect. You know, he's just, I think he's the rapper's rapper. You know, I think he's just, nobody can match him, nobody's on his level. Do you know what I'm saying? And on an MC level, he's taken that Rakim style, but he's just made it, he just elevated it to a level that's, and consistency that's just unmatched. My favorite Nas song, too many to choose from, to be honest with you, but I don't think there'll be a favorite one will be from this album, although there's a lot of songs on this album I like. But I mean, Made You Look is just a beast. It's a beast of a song that came out during a lot of commercial sounding songs, and that song was just grimy, it was hood, it was street, but it also made you bop your head and tap your feet, you know, and also lyrical still. So that song, or I mean, I Gave You Power off the 96 album, about him being a gun, and it was all metaphorical, but unbelievable creativity, unbelievable lyrical prowess. I mean, I just look forward to more music from Nas. It's a close one of him and Tupac for the number one spot, to be honest with you. As I was talking about Tupac previously, I thought maybe I'm making a mistake, but I mean, I think for Nas, for his as an MC, as a rapper, as the traditional hip-hop values and stuff, I mean, you can't go wrong by saying Nas is number one. And I think for right now, it could be emotional, it could be just because his album just came out, but I think Nas for me is the greatest of all time. But yeah, that's my list. That's my list. You let me know in the comments and everything what you think. Peace.